What is up, YouTube? It is Doc here, Docky Style Gaming, and I am back at it with a brand new GodFall video for you all today, where we'll be going over the brand new gameplay trailer that dropped for us with the PlayStation 5 Future of Gaming stream that happened today. Now, along with this trailer, we also did get a bunch of new information along with the Valor plates, the 5 different types of weapons that you'll be able to use in the game, the name of the main villain of the game, and much more. But I'll be covering all that stuff in a separate video. For the most part, this video is just going to be breaking down the trailer. We're going to be going at half speed so we can potentially catch everything, and we're playing it in 4K so we can see all those juicy ass details. So without further ado, let's hop straight into this video. It actually sounds kind of interesting listening into it like that. Actually, yeah, I will pause right here because in the press release, or the press kit that we got, they did actually make a point to mention that all the Valorians, or the Valor plates for the Valorians, or at least design wise, are based off of different zodiac symbols. So I'm assuming that's why Leo is front and center, because that is in fact the Leo zodiac. I'm assuming we'll find out what the other ones are, or you can kind of make your guess in the comments on which zodiac belongs to which of the Valor plates or Valorians. So yeah, I didn't want to just get that out there. I thought that was pretty interesting, that they're all based off of different zodiacs. Okay, so right off the bat, they showed a lot more in this trailer. I think the original trailer, we didn't see the shield that was used a lot. Then this was the sword. Like I said, they've been showing this sword in damn near everything. But we did finally get a name for it, the Eclipse. Apparently it's forged out of Sunsteel, whatever that is. Apparently it's important. But and then we see Silvermane, which is one of the Valorians that clearly we'll get to play with in game. Let's see. And then, yeah, this is another one that they show. Also, that one, like I said, was using a single sword. This one has dual blades, because I know I've been seeing a lot of people ask some of the different weapons. This video actually showed us quite a few of the weapons that you'll be able to use in game. But the strikes seem pretty decent too. Couple lunge stabs seems pretty generic. Not generic, but a basic attack. Some swipes. This whole, man, this is the main reason why I feel like I can't wait for this game, is outside of the gameplay itself and the characters, the weapons designs, but just the environment as a whole. Like, I don't know if any of you have ever played Infinity Blade, but that's probably one of my favorite, like, mobile games, if not just video game stories overall. And I keep getting, like, Infinity Blade vibes with this. And when they talk about the inspiration for this game, they said that it was a bunch of Brandon Sanderson's work, and Brandon Sanderson actually wrote both of the Infinity Blade books back in the day. So I was like, I definitely get that vibe. Plus, with some of the other world elements, I keep getting Bionicle vibes, funnily enough. But we do get to see these type of enemies right here, which are interesting. I'm trying to see if they're actually people inside of them, or if it's just armor. And then there's that shield bash again. Like I said, we got to see a lot of the shield in play in this trailer. And this is one of the other 3 that we see a lot. It's essentially this red suit of armor with the wings on the head. We see that white one, and then we see Silvermane that they're constantly showing a lot. But this one we see has the polearm weapon. And so those enemy types look to be the same. They have the fur around too. But again, the environment, like I said, that's what's really getting me. Alright, and then that looks like an axe or hammer with the big ass eagle. That one is what it looks like. Oh, new creature types, okay. And that right there. Alright, so it's interesting to see there'll be multiple enemy types, both creatures and bipedal type of enemies that you'll fight in the game. But this is, like I said, the world alone, this is very, what, underwater like? I'm not sure, but I dig it. This, whew, look great. All right. I'm trying not to slow down too much, but like I said, there's just a lot of stuff to take in. And like I said, when you see their weapons, damn. All right, well, that lunge, that might have been a super or an ultimate type of ability, which we will see more of in this trailer, because that was a extremely far lunge. It almost seemed like a teleport shield bash. And then we see his sword is glowing with something, so. And then another one of those similar creatures with the fur around the neck as well. Master breathtaking weapons. Yep, and then we get a closer look at the weapon, and again, shield is in action, and another four-legged creature. So the environment, then there's also something right here, so I'm assuming this is going to be our drops in game, similar to Ingrams or just regular loot drops in other looter shooters. But we do get to see some of that. So I'm kind of curious to see how far along this game is, because it looks like there is definitely a lot of footage. I thought they were kind of hush-hush on some of the stuff coming out because we hadn't seen much footage, but it seems like they got quite a bit done with this game. We're seeing a bunch of different environments, a bunch of worlds. Okay, yeah, that creature. And then, yeah, we can see the polearm in action as well. Alright, then we have this weird Medusa-like creature. And then another one. I can't tell if that's a sword in a shield, or if it's just the way... Oh no, okay, so it looks like that was his sword as well. It's like an eel attached to it. So yeah, oh my god, look at that. I said just the world alone, like that's part of the reason why I want to play this game, because I'm curious to see how open world it is, and if you have the freedom to just kind of explore all of the different realms in this game. Alright, that was a new looking character. Another different polearm that this one's using right here. Is that dude rocking a shotty? Looks like this man has a shotgun back there. Alright, I was expecting just pure melee based, but I'm assuming there's going to be range based enemies as well. Dope. We see a couple of their parrying in action as well. Alright, so that was something that they did mention, and I think I've covered in one of the videos. But you also see the little chain there, but apparently there is going to be a grab-like ability that I don't quote me, but I want to say that almost every character will have that innately, similar to their shields. But again, I'm not 100% sure. I have to go back and double check. But I have seen them use that ability so far, or more than once in this trailer so far. Now, the one thing that I am kind of noticing is we see this line of enemies, but it's very attack one at a time is what it seems like. Like as they get in a vicinity of you, it seems like they're attacking when you get close enough, instead of just rushing you down. And with a melee based game like this, I prefer the rush down. Similar to the Arkham games or even Assassin's Creed, when you're up close and personal, the whole point is to parry. So you should, at least for me, I would like to be able to fight very fast across the battlefield, parrying moves, doing different finishers and things like that. So that was a shield throw. We actually saw a dodge too, but that was a, what was that, a spear throw that we saw? Yeah. Then a nice little dodge. I actually dig that. I dig that it's a slide and not a full on. And then we see somebody else right there on the same character. So I guess people will be able to play the same characters on the same team is what it looks like. Then we have, like I said, just the architecture alone. Looks fucking great. And then another one. So yeah, so the other one we saw had a white glow to it. This one has a blue. So yeah, these must be the world drops that we'll be getting in game for sure. But I definitely dig it. And then another different enemy type. Has a certain glow to them. I also dig the trail effects with the weapons. Alright, so that's the dual swords, which definitely seems like it's going to be the faster of the fighting styles. A sword, stab, more enemies. Again, like I said, you're seeing a lot of them. Like I said, I hope come closer to the game's launch, the AI is a bit better. Again, I won't speak on it too much right now, but I do hope that AI is a bit smarter. Oh, new enemies, new creatures too. Let me go back. It was, what, a stone creature? Yeah, or shit, it looked like one. But again, another shield bash, another one. So yeah, there's a bunch of different enemy types, which is pretty surprising for a game. I know most games like to just recycle the same enemies or same animations, throw some new armor on them and be like, here's a new enemy. But these are legit different enemy types in the game, which I really, really dig. Again, and then, man, just looking at the world. I've honestly been trying to see if there's anything that's interactable where you can break open, potentially find some loot or something in it. The hammer. The hammer looks pretty dope. I was worried that the hammer might be too slow, and it still probably will be the slowest of the weapons, but the impact and the attack of it, it seems like you'll be able to feel the weight of it, which is dope. Alright, looks like a big boss. These fights, I feel like, are going to be so damn sick. I feel like it's going to be very Dark Souls-like. I haven't really seen much of, and then that looked like was that a shield throw? That's what it, yeah, that was. He threw his shield. He just Captain America'd his ass. Damn. I didn't even notice that at first. And then he's fucking getting his Reinhardt on. Man, that hammer. I said, this is just gonna look fucking dope. And again, new enemy types. My God, there are a bunch. I know, godlike armor. And then this is, yeah, one of the abilities that are being activated. Now, they did mention how many different Valor plates there's going to be in the game. Again, I'll touch on that on a different video. But I'm curious to see what all their ultimates or specials are going to be. This one, I dig it. It just doesn't seem that fitting for a lion-based one. But, But we see all these, like, holographic swords float around them and then essentially attack on their own, which is fucking sick. I really, really dig that. Become unstoppable. Again, more shield bash. That looked more like a parry more than anything than the dodge. So yeah, it's more of a slide dodge. Shield bash. APERION awaits. Now, like I said in my previous video, or literally yesterday's Godfall video, APERION is apparently the name of the world in this universe. Oh my God. I'm sorry, but man, look at this. This just looks visually just stunning. My God, that looks amazing. Now, they did say that on this world, each part of the world is split into different elements. So I'm assuming that's what we're kind of getting a glimpse of. And hopefully, from the enemies that we've seen, each realm, elemental realm, has their own enemy types. Man. I'm assuming this is probably the water realm. Now that looked like an ability as well. It looked like that was he slashed with his shield and just knocked back. Yeah, which is fucking great. Like I said, it looks stunning. And the thing I'm actually quite happy about this, and I always hate bringing up Anthem, but this looks like it's in a much more finished place than Anthem was at this point in time in the stage before its release. Because this is coming out this year. That's the thing. So honestly, in a few months, because we're already, what, in the middle of the year? So we have a couple months before this game actually drops. That was interesting. That looked like a roar is what it did, which would be fitting for a lion. It looked like he roared and knocked him back. Yeah, oh, it looked like a stun. Oh, damn. All right. A slam. Oh, man. Yeah, like I said, this game definitely looks like it is going to be amazing, but Like always, I don't want to get my hopes up too much. It's like I said, it's always good to build that hype. And I think I'm going to keep my hype level at a reasonable amount. But the more and more I see this game, it's hard to like contain my hype for this, because it definitely looks really, really good. Like I said, me being a fan of Borderlands, and like seeing that Gearbox is helping publish this game, along with Counterplay Games being the ones that are actually creating it, the world, the universe, like everything about this is right up my alley. It's one of my favorite game genres. The actual world design and I guess the genre of the game itself is another favorite of mine. Like everything about it looks great. I personally can't wait to see what all is going to come from this game, the rest of the footage. If they start showing more trailers for more of the characters, I'm hype. I'm hype, and I'm just going to keep it at that. But with that, I think I'm going to call it though, guys. Thank you all for watching like always. Like I said, there is a bunch of brand new information that came out with the press kit, information that people probably aren't even going to cover. I think people are just going to be talking about this trailer, but there's a bunch of new information, new images, just stuff about this game. So I'll be posting a bunch of new videos for sure about Godfall in the coming days. I definitely have another one planned tomorrow. Then I have another one I've been working on for a while as well. So stay tuned to the channel if you want to find out more Godfall information. Other than that, I will catch you all on the next one. Thank you all for watching. Like always, links to my social media accounts are all in the video description. I will catch y'all on the next one. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the subs. Peace.